Hashtag American Treasure. Jay Mohr, stand-up comedy special, American Treasure. Easiest way for you guys to watch it is if you go to jaymohr.com, JAYMOHR.com, there's a link tree. Corey did a great job. There's a link tree on my homepage at jaymohr.com. It's Jay Mohr American Treasure, available at iTunes, Amazon Fire, Hulu Plus, Gorilla Dick, Ape Sandwich, and of course, Deacon Jones DVD library. jaymohr.com. I think it's $12 to own, $4 to rent. Do the right thing. Let's get some traction here. Hashtag American Treasure if you wish, because then I can, see what you guys are saying about it. I will tell you this, it's perfect. It's freaking perfect. I'm really proud of it, and I don't know if you guys know this or not, I shot 2 specials about a month apart. American Treasure is actually the 2nd hour special I shot in a month. And I'm really proud of it because I did it, look, let's be honest, I did it to show off. I'm showing off. Yeah, I can do 2 specials. I don't give a shit. I'll do a 3rd special right now, and I'm not kidding. And there's no B-sides. No way. It's all great stuff, great stories, great honesty. Maybe you get a little uncomfortable if you're watching it, but you need to watch it. It's where stand-up comedy is. And I stay the people's champion. I'm not kidding. You guys know what the fuck is up. Like, there's a lot of guys in the discussion for the greatest comedian. I'm not in it. My name, and believe me, I'm okay. I don't expect my name to be tossed up with Chris Rock's, Chappelle's. My name's not going to be up there, Bill Burr. My name's not in that mix. But you guys, if you're listening to my voice right now, nobody can convince you that I shouldn't be. And that's all I need to know. I'm the people's champion. It's a perfect comedy special. And I even close with walking. How come your dog doesn't have a tail? It's crazy. Where did your dog's tail go? I want to know. My dog's name is Shirley. Who cares? So I close with a hit. So yeah, you'll love it. American Treasure. I'm going to tell you guys the 3 things that make me laugh the most, and then I'll tell you the funniest thing that happened to me recently. Just share it with you. 3rd place to 1st place. Number 3, what makes me laugh the most is when somebody snores so loud they wake themselves up. It just makes me happy. It's great. Because, they don't wake up because of the sound. They wake up because they're drowning. Like, they panic because it's the same sensation as drowning. And they always say one sentence where they want to cover and make it like they weren't sleeping at all. We all do that when we wake up. Why do we do that? If somebody wakes you up, you say some sentence to them to show them how you were not sleeping and you were completely relaxed and you had something on your mind, but that sentence just makes you look like a guy that just woke up like, hey buddy, you awake? You sleeping? No, I was folding triangles in the newspaper on top of the roof with the rooster. Okay. Noted. When somebody wakes themselves up because they're snoring, like let's say you're watching a football game at home with your dad, you're watching the Jets. Like, ugh. The guy falls asleep, wakes himself up. That's the yard line, right? Yep. Like, all right, you were sleeping. Nice try. Number 2 thing that makes me laugh is when somebody snores so loud, they wake themselves up and they blame you. I love that when they blame you for them snoring so loud that they feel like they're drowning. And they look at you, they go, hey man, what the fuck? Why? Like, don't look at me. You're the one snoring like Shemp from the Three Stooges underwater. The number 1 thing that makes me laugh, I believe I've said all these before. I just had to put something before my bird slaughter story. Bird slaughter. Number 1 thing that's made me laugh in my entire life, and it's happened to me twice, because God loves how I'm experiencing life, is fat lady, CVS parking lot both times. Fat lady trying to get, parks her car like a Cadillac usually, tries to get out of her car, but she's heavy, so she has to lunge out of the seat. And as she's lurching forward, her titties hit the horn and scare her. And, oh! That's number 1. This is what my neighbor said to me in Malibu. This is the whitest shit I've ever heard in my life. It's the bird slaughter story. I live next door to a lesbian couple on one side. On the other side, a lesbian couple. So I'm surrounded by estrogen and, I don't know. Do lesbians have more testosterone? I don't know the answer to that, so I don't want to say it if it's incorrect. It's too touchy a time right now. I don't want to get me too. Hashtag me too. Lesbian edition. By the way, hashtag to me is a pound sign, like old school telephone. Remember pound sign? Hashtag is a pound sign. So women all over the globe are tweeting pound me too. Sounds like a Norm Macdonald joke. Women all over the world, you know. Hashtag to me, I'm old school. I'm an old chunk of coal. I know that. But to me, Corey, you know, a hashtag to me is a pound sign. So all these gals, they're on the interweb, and they're all typing pound me too. I'm just trying to help out, you know. That became not Norm at the end. My neighbor in Malibu, one of the 4 lesbians that surround me, she looks over at me and she goes, all the bird groomers are closed because of this pandemic. Right away, this sentence has me cracking up. If Catherine O'Hara said that in a Waiting for Guffman movie or some Christopher Guest movie, we'd continue to think Catherine O'Hara was a genius. All the bird groomers are closed because of this pandemic. Yeah, tell me about it, sister. I can't get my bird groomed anywhere. Who the fuck grooms a bird? Was he go to the barber shop? They put a little thing around his neck, tighten up his kitchen. Sit down, bird. How you doing, buddy? High and tight, right? So they decided, the lesbian couple next door to me, I'll leave their names out of it, they decided to groom the bird themselves. Well, what does that mean? Well, basically they wanted to clip the bird's wings. Because if you own a bird, like a giant conure, blue-crowned conure, parakeet, something, you clip the wings, so when he's out, if he tries to fly away, he only flies a little bit. And then he has to come back. So the lesbian couple decided to do that themselves, because all the damn bird groomers are closed because of this pandemic. So the lesbian couple decided to trim the bird's wings themselves. All right? So already I'm cracking up, because you know they argued the whole time. One of them was like, you're doing it wrong. The one with the Fonzie jacket. You're doing it wrong. That might be one of the funniest things I've ever said, by the way, just now. You know, the one with the Fonzie jacket. So then one of their stairs was broken. It's at the beach. And the girlfriend of the main, you know, Fonzie jacket goes, so yeah, then when Mackie fell through the stairs, I go, wait, my son fell through the stairs? She goes, it doesn't matter. I'm like, I didn't bring it up or put it in this fucking dead bird story. What happened? She goes, don't worry about it. I go, okay. She goes, he's fine. I go, I know he's fine. I live with him. I just didn't know my son fell through steps. They go, well, yeah, well, I don't want to say the kid's name, but the other kid that he plays with right here, he fell through the stairs first. I go, hold on a second. My son was the second kid to fall through steps? She goes, it doesn't matter. I go, I didn't bring it up. It doesn't have to be in a dead bird story. My landlord goes, that bird was like a dog to her. I start laughing even harder. My neighbor goes, my male neighbor goes, at least he didn't suffer. And I start freaking out laughing, because I always tie my bird to the fence and walk away and just leave it with a bowl of water. I always pet my bird. I always have to tell my bird to stop licking his lipstick. Let me tell you something. This is what happened. So the lady goes to fix her stairs. My neighbor goes to fix her stair that my son fell through second. And when she drops the hammer down for the first time, that bird, Christopher Walken, that bird said, oh no, I don't do stairs. The bird flew away. And they watched the bird fly away over the Pacific Ocean. And they were thinking to themselves, oh shit, he really did need his wings clipped because he's flying all the way away. But they did clip his wings. They did indeed clip his wings. The bird got 30 yards, decided to turn around, and the minute that bird decided to turn around, he plummeted to his death and went neck first into the ocean and died. Because they made him structurally unsound. They clipped his wings in a way where he was no longer a bird. All a bird knows is how to fly. when it's a baby, you throw it out of a nest, it starts flying. This bird went to make a turn and just went straight down and broke his neck in the ocean. The last thing he saw was himself. My landlord goes, at least he didn't suffer. I started laughing even harder. Like, how the hell does a bird suffer? Is he sitting there going, oh, my poor kids now, what will they think? Bird slaughter. They committed bird slaughter. If it was a person, they'd be in jail for manslaughter. Like, oh, we cut his brake lines. We didn't think it would kill him. They made a bird die by cutting his wings. That happened to me, and I was supposed to feel like compassion instead of cracking up. Oof. Bird slaughter. Bird slaughter. Bird slaughter. It's bird slaughter. I love you guys. Peace.